Have you ever wondered how much money you should actually have saved by your age? Maybe you're in your 20s and wondering if you're behind. Fine. Maybe you're in your 30s and starting to think seriously about retirement.
Or maybe you're older and wondering if your savings are enough.
The truth is, there isn't one perfect number for everyone.
Your income, expenses, debt, family situation, location, and financial goals all matter.
But having some general milestones can help you understand whether you're moving in the right direction. So in this video, we're going to look at realistic financial milestones by age. And more importantly, what you should focus on at each stage of life. Let's start with your 20s. Your 20s are less about having a huge amount of money and more about building the right habits.
If you're in your early 20s, don't panic if you don't have thousands of dollars saved.
Your biggest financial advantage is time. Start by building an emergency fund. A good first target is $1,000. After that, work toward having 3 to 6 months of essential expenses saved. At the same time, start investing for retirement if you can. Even small contributions can matter because your money has decades to potentially grow.
The most important thing in your 20s isn't becoming rich overnight.
It's learning how to save, invest, control debt, and live below your income.
Now let's move into your 30s. This is usually when income starts increasing and financial responsibilities become larger.
You may have a mortgage, children, student loans, or other major expenses. A common retirement benchmark is to aim for roughly 1 year's worth of salary saved for retirement by around age 30. But don't treat that number like a test you can pass or fail. If you're behind, that doesn't mean you've failed. It simply means you have a target to work toward. Your 30s are also a great time to increase your retirement contributions whenever your income increases. Instead of spending every raise, consider sending part of it toward investments. This is where lifestyle inflation can become a major problem. If your income increases, but your expenses increase just as quickly, you may not make much financial progress. Now let's talk about your 40s. By your 40s, your focus should increasingly shift toward building long-term financial security. A common benchmark is around 3 times your annual salary saved for retirement by age. Again, this is only a guideline. Someone earning $100,000 in a high-cost city may have a completely different financial situation from someone earning the same amount in a lower-cost area. What matters most is your savings rate and your overall financial direction. Your 40s are also a good time to seriously evaluate high-interest debt. Credit card debt can make building wealth much harder.
If you have expensive debt, paying it down can be one of the most valuable financial moves you make.
Now let's move into your 50s. At this stage, retirement becomes much more real.
A common benchmark is around 6 times your annual salary saved for retirement by age 50.
This is also the time to understand exactly how much you'll need in retirement.
Think about your expected housing costs, healthcare, insurance, food, transportation, and other essential expenses.
Don't simply ask, how much money do I have? Ask, how much will I need every year?
That question gives you a much clearer picture. Your 50s can also be a powerful decade for increasing your savings rate.
If your income is at its highest point, try to avoid dramatically increasing your lifestyle. Use some of that higher income to strengthen your financial position. Now we reach your 60s. By your 60s, retirement planning becomes much more important. A common benchmark is around 8 times your annual salary saved by age 60, with higher targets as you approach retirement. But once again, this is not a universal rule. Your actual retirement needs depend on your expected expenses, Social Security, pensions, investments, housing situation, and how long you expect retirement to last. The most important question is no longer simply how much you've saved. It's whether your savings can support the lifestyle you want. And here's something important. Don't compare your financial life to someone else's.
You might see someone online who owns a huge house, drives an expensive car, and goes on luxury vacations.
That doesn't tell you how much debt they have. Another person might look completely ordinary, but have a large investment portfolio and very little debt.
Financial success isn't always visible. Instead of asking, "Am I richer than my neighbor?"
Ask, am I financially stronger than I was last year? That's a much better measurement. Now let's talk about the numbers one more time. In your 20s, focus on building habits and an emergency fund. In your 30s, focus on increasing your income, investing consistently, and controlling lifestyle inflation. In your 40s, focus on accelerating retirement savings and eliminating expensive debt. In your 50s, focus on maximizing your savings and planning for actual retirement expenses. And in your 60s, focus on turning your accumulated wealth into a sustainable retirement.
Remember, these aren't strict rules. They're guideposts.
Someone could be ahead at one age and behind at another. Life doesn't always follow a perfect financial timeline.
You might have experienced unemployment. You might have paid for education. You might have supported your family. You might have started investing late. None of that means you can't build wealth. What matters is what you do from today forward. If you're behind, don't try to fix everything overnight. Start with one step. Build an emergency fund. Pay down high-interest debt. Increase your retirement contribution. Reduce unnecessary expenses. Or start investing consistently. Small improvements can become significant over long periods of time. And here's the biggest lesson. The amount of money you have today matters less than the direction you're moving. If your savings are growing, your debt is decreasing, your income is increasing, and you're investing consistently, you're moving in the right direction. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be consistent. Because wealth isn't usually built by one massive financial decision. It's built through hundreds of small decisions repeated for years. So wherever you are right now, don't panic. Don't compare your Chapter 1 to someone else's Chapter 20. Look at your numbers, create a plan, and take the next step. Your future financial situation will be shaped by what you do with your money today. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more practical personal finance and investing content.
Thanks for watching. Keep saving, keep investing, and keep building your financial future.